Well, we've been praying for this day for 17 years, and I can't believe it's finally here.
Andrea and I had a storybook pastors meeting. I was the worship leader in my church at Purdue, and she was a Bible study leader at Indiana University. She was 4 grades below me. All my friends kept talking about how the two of us should get together. And honestly, from the first time we met, I knew that I was in love.
When Mark and I started dating, he came up to me one day and said that he wasn't planning on being an engineer forever because he felt like God wanted him to be a pastor. And that's when I said, oh good, because I've always wanted to be a pastor's wife.
But then Andrea said something that I wasn't expecting. She said, I want you to know something, that my father was adopted from Korea, and ever since I was a little girl, I always had it in my heart to adopt as well. I really didn't know what to think about adoption at the time, so I decided we'd just cross that bridge when we came to it.
So in March of 1999, we were married on the first day of spring. It was the perfect day. We got married in a church. We were surrounded by our friends and family. It really was the day I'd always dreamed about.
Now, over the course of the next few years, we were definitely busy having our own kids. There was Nathan. Then there was Hayden. Then there was Caleb. And then there was sweet Naomi. After Mimi outgrew her diapers, we packed up all of our baby stuff and gave it to the nearest pregnant woman at church, which, believe me, wasn't hard to find.
But then one Sunday, Mark said something that really spoke to me. He said, one day, you will not be judged by your good intentions, but by your actions. I knew then what God wanted us to do. He was calling us to adopt through the same organization that my dad was adopted through. So we contacted Holt, and after sifting through a mountain of paperwork, we got our first match. Colin was his name, and he was born on Valentine's Day. We fell in love with him right away, but it's amazing to think that from the very beginning, God knew that he would be ours.
And that's what we love about adoption, because this is exactly what God has done for us. He could have just forgiven us and saved us, but God wanted to go a step further. He wanted the unwanted. He chose us when no one else did, so that whenever we were ready, we could call him Father.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm working, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I come home, oh, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes